Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of today's event. I'm Tracy McCray, and I've been a cancer survivor long enough that I've actually forgotten how many years I've been a survivor. Can you believe it? In fact, some of you were probably at this event a few years ago when I realized during the program that I had done the math wrong and I was a year off in the number that I was announcing. So today I figured it out. Again, diagnosed in 1988, it's 2021, 33 years. To be sure, I checked it on a calculator. Yes, 33 years. I choose to not look at this as a memory issue or even a math issue, but instead living long enough past my diagnosis date that it's not as important to keep track of the years as it once was. Another number I'm not sure of is the number of cancer survivor events I've attended. I remember my first time was a picnic for about 40 of us. It was held at Silver Lake, and I was at my 7-year mark. I remember writing 7 years underneath my name on my name tag. I spent much of that event looking at the year mark on other people's name tags. I remember seeing people who were 20 years, 30 years, even someone who was 43 years out. I could not imagine what that would be like. Also, I don't know how many times I've been asked to be the MC for us, up front, cheering on our survivorship. It's an important celebration, and I am honored to be in this role. To honor our survivorship is important because each of us is at a different point in the road of our life after cancer or life during cancer. It's important to look around and see others who are in our club, and it's important to honor the caregivers who have helped us through it all as best they could. No one knows how to be a cancer patient, and being the caregiver to that person is equally challenging. I have to be completely honest with you about something I've learned in my 33 years of survivorship. I have other feelings about being a cancer survivor that I had not realized. Maybe you are like me, and when asked the feeling that you have about surviving cancer, the list begins and ends with gratitude. I'm grateful for the gift of survival, as I'm sure you are, and yes, I am grateful. However, there are feelings that I did not express at that time, including feeling frightened, angry, damaged, violated, powerless, isolated, and embarrassed, just to name a few. I was raised in the Midwest, a farm girl whose immediate and extended family did not easily share any emotions, let alone emotions that were bad, sad, or mad. When cancer brought bad, sad, or mad to the forefront, we didn't know what to do with that. We were strong, glasses half full, silver lining, push the bad, sad, and mad down into our guts type of people. Finding gratitude in the cancer journey gave meaning to my suffering. Plus, be honest, people loved hearing me talk as a cancer patient and then a cancer survivor about the courageous, the superhero, the cancer warrior, the valuable lessons learned, and then the Lifetime movie happy ending once you have beaten cancer. It's quite a load to bear. Not only must you fight for your life, you must also be grateful for being put into the situation. Earlier this year, I listened to an interview on CBS Sunday Morning that shook my world. Sulika Jawad was talking about her new book detailing her cancer story, Between Two Kingdoms, the memoir of a life interrupted. You may recognize Sulika from her column in the New York Times or her very popular TED Talk. I highly recommend it. She writes that there are two kingdoms, one of health and one of illness. When one is diagnosed with cancer, you are sent from the kingdom of health to the kingdom of illness. However, once cancer treatment is over and life returns to normal, we are not allowed back into the kingdom of health. We're caught between the two kingdoms. Like Sulika, and maybe also like you, I prayed for my cancer treatment to continue, and then I prayed for my cancer to return. My cancer battle gave my life purpose and direction. The return to the kingdom of illness was strangely more comforting than the limbo feeling that I had between the two kingdoms. I wrestled with this speech for a long time. I did not want to focus on the negative of this day of celebration. I wanted to focus solely on the gratitude. But today I have more to share. I now know that unprocessed grief and PTSD are part of the after of cancer for me. And it's an important part of my story that I need to explore. I want to encourage you to be grateful and to celebrate, yes. And if you need help along your after cancer journey, even if it is 33 years, please find a support group, a therapist or a counselor, or a pastor to talk about your life between two kingdoms. We are survivors. We can do hard things. Congratulations on another year of survivorship. Thank you.